In today's YouTube video, boys, I got you guys with my new top 5 loadouts to use as of right now in Warzone 2 after the update. Hey, man, we got a lot of surprising buffs / nerfs, man, so I got you guys with an updated setup, man, just so you guys can drive a higher kill gameplays along with that, man, get wins on rank. But listen, man, let's hop straight into it. Now, for the first setup, man, we have right here is the Cast Out 762, which in my personal opinion, bro, will be replacing the ISO Hemlock, especially after the update, since the ISO Hemlock did get like a heavy nerf on it. So make sure you guys are rocking this setup right here. Start out with the first attachment. We'll be rocking is the AIM OPV4, which is the best optic, especially for visibility. Along that, man, for the tuners, bro, I would max out the aim down sight speed. Along that, man, max out the eye position towards the far, okay? And also, man, moving on to the barrel attachment, we will be rocking is the first one, which is the Cast 10 584mm barrel. It's going to give you damage at range, bullet velocity, hip fire accuracy, along with that recoil on your gun. And also, man, for the tuners, bro, we will max this thing out for recoil standards and damage range. Now, one thing about the Cast Out 762 is that, for one, bro, this thing does struggle a little bit when it comes out to recoil control, but however, if you guys are able to control the recoil on this thing, you guys can go crazy with it, okay? So make sure you guys are rocking this right here, okay? Do you want the new Nuke Skin, or maybe you need help getting to iridescent and rank, or maybe you need help maxing guns to unlock camos like gold, platinum, polyatomic, even Orion? Well, make sure to check out Boss Services. They can take all your COD needs with 1,000 reviews. You can't go wrong with a boss. All these will be down below, man. Make sure to use code Stonted for 5% off, okay? And moving on to the third attachment, for the muzzle, we are rocking is the ZRL Talent 5. This is gonna give you bullet velocity, damage at range, and recoil smoothness. So pretty much, man, making it to where you guys can control the verticals, that's horizontal recoil a lot, man. So you guys are rocking that right there. And also, man, for the tunes on this one, I maxed out the recoil smoothness again, and also maxed out the bullet velocity, just so I'm getting the most recoil / range as possible while using this thing. All right. And moving on to the fourth attachment, which is for the underbarrel, we be rocking is the F-Temper 56. It's gonna give you aiming out stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. And here's the tunes that I did for this one, man. I maxed out the recoil stabilization again, and also maxed out the aiming out of stability, okay, which is gonna give you the most accuracy as possible out this gun. All right. And for your last attachment, for the magazine, man, the biggest one to rock on this right here is the 40-round mag, okay? Now listen, bro, what did I love about the 7.2 is that, for one, man, this thing has, bro, this thing damage is unbelievable, bro. So make sure you guys are rocking this, okay? And moving on to the second loadout, man, or the second secondary gun that you guys should pair with the Cast Out 7.62 is, for one, man, the Bass P. Now the Bass P did get a buff, man, and listen, dog, it's unbelievable now, okay? So make sure you guys are rocking this setup also, okay? And for your first attachment, which is for the stock, we are rocking is the Bruin Flash V4 stock. So it'll give you sprint speed, aim walk speed, cross move speed, and aim outside speed. Pretty much, man, this is just your mobility attachment. Here's the tunes that I did for it. I put the aim down sight speed at a negative 1.55, and also, man, for your aim walk speed, I put this thing at a negative 0.54, okay? And for your second attachment, which is for the laser, we have right here is the VOK LZR7W. It's gonna give me aim down sight speed, aim stability, sprint to fire speed. Like I said again, bro, this is pretty much your mobility attachment. Here's the tunes that I did for it. I put the sprint to fire speed at a negative 0.23, which is gonna help out with the handle a little bit. And also, man, for the aim down sight speed, bro, I put it at a negative 18.10, okay? And moving on to the third attachment, which is for the barrel, we got right here is the 10.5 Bruin Typhon barrel. This is gonna give me hip fire accuracy, bullet velocity, damage at range. And one thing I love about the best piece, for one, bro, in those close range gunfights, bro, the hip fire is actually just insane, bro. It's almost unbelievable, okay? Because I'm rocking that, all right? And also for your tunes, bro, just go ahead and put the recoil standards at a plus 0.11. And for your aim down sight speed, go ahead and put it at a negative 0.26, all right? And moving on to the fourth attachment, which is for the magazine, we'll be rocking is the 50-round mag, which is the go-to mag for this right here. And also, man, for the last attachment, which is for the rigger, man, just so we can use this gun in a medium range gunfight, so only if we had to. I slap on is the D37 grip. This is gonna give me recoil control on it, because I'm rocking that right here. And also, bro, I just tuned it for the aim down sight speed at a negative 0.23 and negative 0.16, okay? Listen, man, go ahead and try out these two loadouts, bro, with each other, bro. They go crazy, bro. The Bass P and the Cast Out 7.2 is definitely, man, the #1 meta as of right now in Warzone 2 for rank, Ashika. It doesn't matter. Make sure you guys are rocking it. For our second loadout, man, we got right here is the Cronin Squad, bro, the battle rifle. And listen, man, this thing is still crazy, bro. It's definitely by For our second loadout, man, we got right here is the Cronin Squad, bro. Cronin Squad, whatever you want to call. For the second loadout, man, we got right here is the Cronin Squad, bro. This is by far maybe the fastest killing gun in the game right now, bro, just because it is a battle rifle. And for one, bro, if you guys like the Tag V, then you guys would definitely love the Cronin Squad, bro. This thing just goes crazy, okay? Now, starting with the first attachment, we be rocking is the AIM OPV4, which is going to give you the best visibility picture. And also for your tunes, bro, just go ahead and put the aim down sight speed at a negative 2.90. And for your eye position, just go ahead and put it at a negative 1.01. This is how I have it, man. So make sure I'm rocking that right there. And also, man, for your barrel, man, we are rocking rocking is the HR 6.8 barrel. It's gonna give you damage at range, bullet velocity, and also, man, recoil control. Here's also tunes that I did for this. I just tuned it just for straight recoil control on this gun, because in those long range gunfights, it does get a little bit hard just to control it. So make you guys just go ahead and tune this all the way to the max, bro, just so you guys can control it very easier. So make you guys rocking this right here. Max out the recoil steadiness and also max out that damage at range. And also, man, this is very important right here, man, for the muzzle, man. Make sure you guys are rocking that second tread forward. This is going to help out with the vertical / horizontal recoil on this gun. And also, man, for the tunings, bro, we put the recoil stabilization all the way to the max. And for the gun kick control, man, I maxed this thing all the way out, bro, just for straight recoil control. Okay, and moving on to the fourth attachment, which is for the underbarrel. We are rocking this the Lock Grip Precision 40. It's gonna help out with the recoil steadiness and aim walking steadiness. The tunes I did for this one, man, the only thing I did was pretty much just max out the aim down sight speed, just because even though we care about recoil control, man, we still want to have that quick ADS speed, you know, it's medium range gunfights or those last minute gunfights. Okay, this is very important. All right, and moving on to the last attachment, which is for your magazine. We'll be rocking is the 50 round mag. Okay, listen, man, try out the Cronin Squad class of the, bro. This thing goes crazy, bro. I wouldn't lie to you guys. All right, I love this thing. Okay, and moving on to the second gun that you guys should pair up with the Cronin, bro, I will use still is the Lockman sub. This thing still goes crazy after the update. So start out with the first attachment, which is for the stock. We will be rocking as the Mirror Recoil 56 factory stock, which is gonna help out with the aim and stability, recoil control, and sprint speed with no tune at all whatsoever. And also, man, for your laser attachment, we'll be rocking as the VLK LZR7W laser. It's gonna give you aim down sight speed, aim and stability, and sprint to fire speed. And also for your tunes, bro, I maxed out the sprint to fire speed and also maxed out the aim down sight speed. It's for straight mobility on this gun. And moving on to the third attachment, guys, we'll be rocking as the L38 Falcon 226mm barrel. It's gonna help out with the mobility on this gun by a lot, so because I'm rocking this right here. And here's also the tunes that I did for it. I maxed out the aim walking speed, and for the damage at range, I put this thing at a plus 0.21. Okay, now the reason why I am recommending this class setup for Ashika or even on Warzone rank, bro, is for one, man, this thing is crazy with the kind of mobility. Okay, if I was to like compare it with like this mobilities, I would probably compare it to like the Bass P or something like that, bro, but like more like just a heavy damager. Okay, so make sure you guys are rocking this right here. Okay, and moving on to the fourth attachment, we are rocking this the 9mm over pressure, bro, just because let's say somebody try to run away from you, all you gotta do is shoot at them and it can literally just slow them down. It'll make chasing somebody a little bit more easier. Okay, so make sure you guys are rocking that right there. Okay, and also, man, for your tunes, bro, I maxed out the damage at range, and for my bullet velocity, I went on this, put this thing at a 5.23. Okay, and for your last attachment, just go ahead and rock this the 40 round mag. Rocking the 50 is really just pointless, bro. The only thing you're gonna do is just kill your ADS speed / movement speed. So rocking the 40 will do the trick for you. The MP5 or Lockman sub already has a nice reload speed. So rocking the 40 will just do the trick for you. Okay, listen, man, these are the two setups that you guys need to pair up with each other, man. Definitely just a good setup, a good luck to use, man. The hard hitting Cronin. You also got the quick mobility MP5, guys. Listen, bro, try out those setups, man, and let's move on to the third loadout. For the third loadout, man, we'll be using the Tag 56, man. And listen, bro, if you guys are on console and you guys are trying to get into rank, bro, or just play Ashika, bro, this gun is very easy for anybody to use, bro. I highly recommend it, man. So start out with the first attachment, man, something a little bit different. We'll be rocking the HD XZ Recharge DX, man. It's gonna give me the best visibility picture, man, while I'm shooting this thing in long range gunfights. And also for your tuners, bro, just go ahead and put the aim down sight speed all the way to the max. And for your eye position, bro, just go ahead and put that thing all the way towards the max, towards the far position. Make sure you start copying that right there. And for the barrel attachment, man, which is the best barrel to rock on the Tag 56, bro, do not use any other barrel but this one right here, man. I am talking about it's the 17.5 inch Tundra Pro barrel. It's gonna give me damage at range along with that, bro, bullet velocity. And also for your tuners, bro, put the recoil standards at a plus 0.34, and for your damage at range, put this thing at a plus 0.14. Okay, it's gonna give you the best of both worlds. All right, and also, man, for your muzzle, man, just so we can have no type of recoil at all whatsoever, vertical / horizontal, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and slap on the Hardbanger D20, bro. It's gonna give you bullet velocity, damage at range, and also, man, recoil smoothness. And here's the tunes that I did for this one also. I maxed out the recoil smoothness, but for my bullet velocity, man, I put this thing at a plus 0.48, just so I can have a little bit more range without losing any type of damage at all whatsoever. Okay, so make sure you guys are rocking that right there. All right, and moving on to the fourth attachment, we'll be rocking is a underbarrel And for your underbarrel, man, we'll be rocking is the demo firm grip, bruh. It's gonna be recoil stabilization and aim and out stability, just making sure that the Tag 56 is not moving at all whatsoever. And here's also the tunes for it. I put the recoil stabilization at a plus 0.31, and for your aim and out stability, man, just go ahead and put a plus 0.30. All right. And also, man, for your last attachment, man, go ahead and put this thing at a 60 round mag. Okay, this is the best one to rock. All right, listen, man, this is the best setup to rock as of right now, man. For the Tag 56 after the update, go ahead, pause the video, man, take your screenshots of all your tunes if you guys really just need to. Now, man, moving on to the second gun that we will be pairing up with the Tag 56 is, listen, man, the Warzone 9K. Now, you guys cannot go wrong with the Warzone 9K. Now, even though that they said that they touch it, bro, the Warzone it still goes crazy, okay? And I still recommend it. It's still by far like a top 3 SMG that you guys can still rock, okay? Now, for your first attachment, we'll be rocking is the Ultra Z stock, man, which is gonna give me straight mobility, aim walk speed, and sprint speed. Here's the tunes I did for this one. I put the aim down sight speed at a negative 3.48. If my aim walk speed, man, I put this thing at a negative 2.40. And also, man, for your second attachment, which is for the laser, we'll be rocking is the FWSOV laser. It's gonna give me aim down sight speed, aim stability, and sprint to fire speed, guys. Here's the tunes I did for this one. Also, man, just because I care a lot about the mobility, we'll be maxing out is the sprint to fire speed and also the aim down sight speed, okay? Now, moving on to the third attachment, guys, which is for the barrel, man. This is very, very important. Now, me personally, guys, I like using my SMGs in a medium range gunfights only if I really just have to. So make sure you guys are rocking this right here. Make sure you guys are rocking this certain barrel, man. The cast on 13.81 millimeter, bro. It's gonna give you damage at range of bullet velocity, and we also tune this thing for recoil steadiness and damage range, just so I can be able to just compete in those medium range gunfights. Let's say I don't have ammo in my AR, now I can pull out my Vaznov and still compete with those people, okay? Just because I have a quicker ADS speed in them, all right? Now, make sure you guys are rocking that right there, man. Go ahead, copy down the tunes. Now, moving on to the fourth attachment, which is for the muzzle, man. We'll be rocking this the Bruin Pendulum. It's gonna give you both vertical and horizontal, just because, like I said, man, I like using this thing in a medium range gunfight, so having good recoil control will help this thing out a lot. Here's the tunes that I did for this, man. I maxed out the recoil stabilization, and I also maxed out the gun kick control. And moving on to the last attachment, we'll be rocking it's the 45 round mag, okay? Listen, man, go ahead, copy down that setup too, man, along with the tuners, bro. Listen, man, the Tag 56 and Vaznov is definitely like a still good setup that you guys should rock, especially if you guys are just trying to get into like a playing like Ashika, or even just trying to get into rank, bro. You got like a no recoil gun, and you got a hard hitting / fast mobility SMG that you guys can just go crazy with. All right, but you guys go ahead and copy down them setups, man, and let's move on to the fourth loadout. For your fourth loadout, man, we got right here, it's the STB 556, and I already gave you the guys the Vaznov 9K class up, man. So let's just go over the STB real quick. Now, listen, man, sign out with your first attachment. We'll be rocking as a optic, and for your optic, bro, I will go ahead and put it at an aim OPV4 because it's gonna give you the best visibility picture. Along with that, man, for your tuners, bro, go ahead and put the aim down sight speed all the way to the max, and for your eye position, man, go ahead and put this thing all the way towards the close. Now, listen, man, before I say anything real quick, bro, since the ISO Hemlock did get like touched, bro, very, very heavily, bro, the STB is definitely gonna be that like the next like top 3 AR, especially right now after this update, bro, just because from one, bro, STB has a quicker fire rate. Along with that, bro, the recoil on this gun is literally non-existent, okay? I'm not even joking. All right, now moving on to the second attachment, which is for the barrel, we'll be rocking the 24.4 inch Bruin X620 barrel. This is gonna give me damage at range, bullet velocity, hip fire accuracy, all that, man, recoil control on my gun. Here's the tuners for it, bro. Max out the recoil steadiness and also max out your damage at range. And for your muzzle attachment, we'll be rocking the silent fire XG6. It's gonna give me bullet velocity, recoil smoothness, along with that, man, recoil control on my gun. It's gonna help out with that vertical / horizontal recoil on this, because I'm rocking that right there. And also for your tuners, bro, I would max out the recoil smoothness again for at a plus 1.40, and just maxing out my bullet velocity just for straight recoil control. And along with that, man, for your underbarrel, man, we got this thing right here at an F-Type 56, aiming out stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization, just for vertical / horizontal recoil. Just gonna make it easy for me to shoot this thing in those long range gunfights. And also for your tuners, bro, max out the recoil stabilization. Along with that, man, max out your aim and out stability, okay? And for your last attachment, man, this is the biggest one on the STB, and that is the 42 round mag. All right, so these guys are rocking that, okay? Go ahead, copy down the setup, man, and copy down the tuners, bro. The STB, like I said, bro, is a top 3 AR, especially after the update. Since the ISO Hemlock did get a crazy nerf, bro, go ahead, try this thing out, man. If you guys like the ISO Hemlock, then you guys need to try out the STB. It's almost very, very similar to each other, okay? Now listen, man, let's go and move on to the last loadout. Now for our fifth loadout, man, I got you guys with, it's the Lockman Lockman 556, and for your secondary, man, we got right here is the MP5, which I already gave to you guys. Okay, so listen, man, let's go ahead and go over the garage setup real quick. Starting with the optic, we'll be rocking this the aim mode PV4, which is gonna give you the best visibility picture, man, while shooting this thing in a long range gunfight. Along with that, man, for your tunes, bro, put the aim down sight speeds all the way to the max and put your eye position all the way towards the max, towards that far position. And listen, man, one thing about the Lockman 556, which is why I'm calling it like a top 3 AR in a way, is for one, bro, the fire rate on this gun is crazy. Along with that, bro, it is very easy for you guys to control the recoil on this gun. Okay, so make sure you guys are rocking that. All right, and moving on to the second attachment, which is for the barrel, we'll be rocking this the first one, man, the 15.9 inch Lockman wrap barrel. It's gonna give me bullet velocity, damage at range. Along with that, man, recoil on this gun, so make sure you guys are copying that right there. And here's also the tunes for it, bro. I maxed out the recoil steadiness, and I also maxed out that aim down sight speed just for straight range, accuracy, and recoil. So make sure you guys are rocking that right there. And also, man, for your third attachment, we'll be rocking is the hard bigger D20, bro. It's gonna give me bullet velocity, damage at range, and recoil smoothness. So pretty much, man, it's gonna make it very easy for me to be able to control my control my recoil on this gun, both vertical / horizontal. So make sure you guys are rocking that right there. And here's the tuning that I did for it, bro. I maxed out the recoil smoothness again, and also maxed out the bullet velocity. And for your underbarrel, man, make sure you guys are rocking this right here. This is the best one, the best underbarrel to rock for the Lockman 556. I see a lot of people try out many underbarrels, but this one right here, the X10 Next Grip, has been my go-to, especially for the raw, man. We'll be rocking this the X10 Next Grip, bro. This can give me aim out stability and recoil stabilization. Here's the tunes for it, bro. Maxing out the recoil stabilization again, and also maxing out the aim and out stability. Okay, and for your last attachment, bro, now hear me out, bro. If you guys want to, if you guys really just care about straight mobility on this gun, bro, and you guys really do not care about the ammo type, then go ahead and rock the 40. However, if you guys are playing ranked or something like that, then maybe rocking the 60 will do the trick for you. Okay, just so you guys can compete with those quad teams and stuff like that. Okay, so listen, man, it's really up to you and what you guys are playing, but however, both of these magazines will do the trick for you. Okay, but I decided to rock the 40 round mag. All right, listen, man, that right there is the setup, man, for the Lockman 556, bro. Go ahead and copy this thing down, bro. Go ahead and pause the video, take your screenshots along with that, bro, for the tuners, man. Listen, man, I can't wait to play some Warzone rank, man. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, man. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't yet, and I'm out, boys. Peace.